Welcome back, everyone. Well, Royce and I are just on a quick little walk. We just went to Cabela's to pick up some items for our upcoming backpacking trip. We're going for 4 days to Frontenac Park. I'm really excited about that. So we're gonna go over that haul once I get home. But let's talk a little bit about ticks. That's the one thing about this trip that's getting me a little bit stressed. Frontenac Park, sort of in Sydenham, Ontario, in that area, and it's known for a lot of ticks. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm seeing a lot more ticks in our area, at least over the last 5 years. It seems like they've exploded. So I really want to get myself protected. So I picked up some stuff from Cabela's we'll go over, and I want to talk to you a bit about tick preventatives that I use for Royce and tick removers that I have for myself. So we definitely see big spikes in ticks in our area spring and fall, but they are around all year. Sometimes we pick them off in the summertime, but not always. Definitely above zero, the ticks are moving. So it's really important to be aware of that and to basically protect yourselves. And as you know, ticks can carry some nasty diseases like Lyme disease and anaplasmosis. We're seeing a lot more anaplasmosis in our area. Thankfully, I mean, I've had ticks before, but I've got them off fairly quickly. But it's looking like some tick-borne diseases are transmitting pretty fast these days. So really important to have a good kit to take off the ticks. My least favorite tick removal tool are these little tick keys, which you'll see here. You can get those at many major retailers. And I just find for those little tiny nymph ticks or sea ticks, you're really not getting them off well. They kind of slip through the little groove there at the bottom of the tick key, and I find it really, really challenging to get them off. Take a look at this little kit I picked up a little while ago to remove ticks. It has some tweezers and a really neat little thing. It's like a little mini crowbar and a magnifying glass. Let's take a look at it. So yeah, that is my preferred method, is the tweezers or something like that little wee crowbar. They come in little kits too with little green crowbar-like things. They narrow right down, so you're able to really get between the tick's head and the legs to be able to remove it quickly, you know, just kind of like, don't twist, just kind of like pull up. I find that's the most effective way. Don't burn them, don't douse them in alcohol or things like that. I find the best way is just to safely remove them quickly with the tweezers or the little crowbars. For dogs, for Royce, he's on Bravecto, and I find that works really well. He'll still get the occasional tick. I mean, he brushes up against everything. Last fall in Frontenac, he ended up with a little nest of them on his face, which I washed him. Little dog friend over there. I washed him really well, and any ones that have been stuck in him, I do take them out with tweezers, and I test to make sure he hasn't picked up tick-borne diseases. Signs of tick-borne diseases in dogs, I mean, certainly they don't feel very good, they're sore. In worst case scenarios too, some of them start bleeding because their blood clotting cells are really low. So definitely a risk in this area, so I keep him protected. I want my little buddy to enjoy his little adventures in the woods, but I don't want him getting sick. It's definitely a beautiful little spot in here, just around a little storm catchment pond. A lot of little migratory waterfowl and stuff like that can come through these places. Little habitats in the city. I also, years ago, had bought this little ultrasonic tick repeller that you're supposed to put on your shoelace or something, supposed to repel the ticks. I don't know if it works at all. I doubt it does, but I still put it on my shoes just in the off chance it totally works. But who knows? Who knows? I guess I'll have to find out. I might just put it on my shoe for this trip. And of course, I'm going to be putting on like DEET and stuff like that, which I'm going to show you for my latest Cabela's Bass Pro Shops haul in just a moment when I get home. Other things that you can do certainly for ticks is to wear long sleeve clothing, light colored clothing, so you can actually see the ticks on you when they get on you. But even with that, just be aware that check yourselves every single day, even twice a day, to make sure you don't have any ticks. Even with long clothing, I've still had ticks sort of drop down the back of my neck, go down my shirt, and latch mid-back or on my stomach or something. So just be aware that you can take all these precautions and you still need to check yourself and your pets for ticks. Definitely a beautiful day today. Our camping trip, we're supposed to have sun and rain, a little thunderstorm, and moderately warm temperatures, so we'll see how it goes. Certainly windy as all get out today, but hopefully you guys can hear me. This is one of my new, I have a new cell phone with a better camera on it. I hope you guys like it. Unfortunately, last week when I was filming my maple video, my cell phone that I've been for years recording videos on decided to die. So that was a frustrating video recording, but I managed to get it done and got that video squeaked out for you guys last week. So if you haven't checked out my video on how to fix maple syrup if you mess it up, go check it out now. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the improved quality of my videos and audio. take a look behind me and you'll see lots of grass. It's Phragmites, very invasive grass, so not ideal to have in these community storm catchment areas. This will probably have to be removed, but I doubt they'll do it. But just so you're aware, I know it looks pretty and stuff, but it can escape gardens, and it just sort of sets up shop like this, so not very good for the environment. Competes our native grasses for sure. All right, I'm gonna head home now, and we're gonna have a peek at my Bass Pro Shops Cabela's haul for today. Basically, it's just some things for the trip, so take a look. Well, we're back home. Forgive the mess behind me. I'm just getting everything all sorted out and packed up for the trip. Let's take a look at the things I picked up today at Cabela's Bass Pro Shops. Let's talk about some of the tick stuff. So I picked up this 30% DEET Ben's spray. It's small to sort of fit in my pack, and 30% DEET. I hope the ticks stay away from me. I think this will be good. I'll spray my clothing. I don't want to get it on like plastic things necessarily. That's why I don't really like DEET, but I think it works the best. That and you know, if you were to get permethrin spray on your clothing, that works really good too. So we'll use that. So I got a bit of that. And let's look at some other stuff. I got a pack towel. Just because we are expecting to get a little bit of rain, and you know, if the dog gets wet or we get a bit wet, you know, really nice to have one of these towels that dries out really well and will pack down really nicely in the packs. Space is at a premium right now. Gear tie. So I will be bringing a different kind of mat to lay on. It's going to be the Woods sort of accordion style foam mat. I want to have this, it's waterproof, and you know, I can hike around with this and plop this down anywhere and have a little seat and have my lunch or whatever and just sleep on it. It's gonna be great. I did not pick up at Cabela's. I think that's a Canadian Tire thing, but you know, this is good. So I need some way to affix it to my backpack really well. So I'm gonna get this gear tie. As you can see how it's used there. These are quite long. There's two of them. They're 24 inches long. And they can be used for anything, and they're indoor, outdoor, you know, really tough kind of rubber shell on them. They're going to scratch anything. And you can use them for anything on campsite. And this is just going to be used to affix my sleeping pad to my backpack. And of course, I need a little bit more fuel. I don't know how many fires we're going to be having. I want to be able to boil water and rehydrate the meals. So I got this jet boil, just some more fuel for my little stove. And speaking of meals, I also grabbed this today, the spicy African style peanut stew with sweet potatoes. I think that's going to be great. Got a lot of meals planned, but we were short a lunch. So this is what we're going to have for one of the lunches. It looks delicious. And who could resist this little mushroom tool keychain? A little bit of an impulse buy, but I think it's really cute. It's a little wooden mushroom, and inside, let's take a look. It has a little mushroom knife and a little brush to brush off your mushroom caps, the gills. Isn't that cute? I do have a little mushroom knife, an Opinel knife, but this is just adorable. I couldn't resist. This is Geekerland, and they have a lot of cool little things there at Cabela's. They're from this brand. I don't know entirely where they're from. Oh, it's Netherlands, designed in Netherlands. Okay, cool. So yeah, this is super cute. I couldn't resist it. I'll just be a little something that hangs off of my backpack, and I'll use it while I'm hiking. I think we're a bit early for mushrooms, but they're coming soon, guys. They're coming soon. Thanks for tuning in today, guys, to learn a little bit more about what I've got for my trip and to chat a bit about ticks, because they're out there. Take precautions now that, you know, a lot of people are heading into camping season and going out into the bush more with ourselves and our dogs. Keep it safe. All right, let me know how you guys are doing this spring. Let me know any tips and tricks you have for ticks in your area. Are you seeing more ticks? Have you had Lyme disease before, anaplasmosis? Please tell me your story if you want to down below in the comments. All right, we'll see you in the next video, and I'll tell you all about my trip. I'm taking you guys along. Bye for now.